and I do rise to support Senator Kathy on this good motion in regards to regulation of the electronic cigarettes in Kenya. And I want to say, as a leader, as a parent, I do highly support. I agree, in 2023 we are at a millennial stage whereby our youths are so much into the lifestyle in terms of what is current, what is trending, and they are trying also to fit. And out of influence, they are also trying to show the status that they are also understanding what is current, because this kind of gadgets that are in place are current. In the 80s, in the 70s, we never used to have this. A bigger percentage of the electronic cigarettes, over 80–90% is with the youths, not really with the old people, but with the youths. So this brings about the issue of lifestyle within our youths. Some of them are even in the working sector, and you find that we see in the public, they call luxurious points, like the clubs, whereby this is what is so much trending. Like, if you do not know how to use this gadget, then you're not a millennial, you're not up to the 2023 status and lifestyle and class, and it's very quite saddening. You find that, Mr. Speaker, what Senator Kathy has talked about, one of the issues is in terms of restriction on the use. Advertisements as guided, they need to stipulate, as stipulated also in the alcohol, whereby it should be between age 18 and above. When this is not put in place, because I've seen some of these gadgets, I've traveled, I've seen them locally here, they're there with our youth so much, both hidden and public, but the effects are quite very discouraging. They are quite very sad, putting in mind where we are, where issues like cancer have become so prone at this particular time, you know, and it's brought about by some of these chemical components that are found in some of these electronic gadgets that are in place. And this is actually, you find that way back we used to have patients with cancer a bit old age, but right now even the younger generation, sorry to say, but they're dying because of cancer issues, and these are things that are also brought about by this particular kind of modern gadgets. Our communication is to who? Our communication is to the youth, because the decision lies, yes, with their decision to be able to embark and be able to use these gadgets. But in the long run, definitely it affects them very highly. As much as parents, I agree they have a role to play. But you see, when you are over 18 in this country, you have an ID card, then you are responsible. You should be responsible, you are independent, and you should be able to be much cautious. But I want to tell tell the youths that should be very careful moving forward, because where we have these gadgets, but as we continue, more different technology of electronic cigarettes are coming about. I want to add that you should turn this now into a bill and put measures where that the government will be also able to control and put measures in terms of what kind of tobacco is being imported into this country. As much as we support manufacturing and all that, but also it's key in terms of health issues in regards to our own people. I don't want to miss talking to our youth. I'm happy, as Senator Kathy had also mentioned, that we're always having them visiting us. Feel welcomed, the young generation. But then we keep on saying that you are the next leaders. I don't want to tell you are the next, because also as a youth, I am here in this house because now we are currently here. It is our time. It is your time. And I want you to also start fighting the battles in your institutions, in your schools, where you see colleagues embarking in this. What is a score in terms of a lifestyle? I don't remember when we used to have a subject in school that talked about or measured about lifestyle, such that when you have this kind of cigarette, then you are ranked or you are given higher marks. I mean, these are things that will definitely keep on turning you back. Addictive accessibility is something that is quite very disheartening, because the moment then you starting is never an issue. The issue is then how do you drop from that particular behavior? How do you drop from that particular addiction? You know, it's not ever quite easy, because you want to sustain the lifestyle. It's an expense to sustain the lifestyle. You should embark on more innovative issues that are going to be much more impactful within your environments and in your future spaces. Your parents have done enough. They've given you the education that they could be able to do. So the list is to ensure that it takes you to the next level, and like now embarking on dealing with you on issues of drugs, dealing with you on issues of such kind of luxuries that you embark, because then you're not moving forward. And you realize most of the cases that the parents are dealing with are these drug cases, are these cigarette issues rotating around that area. But still, lastly, as I close, Mr. Speaker, I want to say also, parents, you see, also us as parents, what you showcase to your children also matters. We cannot be the ones also enjoying these luxuries with our children. At the same time, we are telling them to stop doing it. We have a key role to play on the examples that we give to the children, on the ways that we show our children, because it has become like a don't care attitude, whereby even parents are sitting down to wine and drink and smoke with their young generation, you know, saying that, you know, we are in 2023, it's modern, but now we are killing our youths. Later as parents, when you're not there, then these people become old and they're not even responsible. I'm happy last week we were able to attend one of the weddings of our daughter's colleague, Senator Kamar, and I was even sharing and telling her, even these youths no longer wanting to have families anymore. They are so much investing on the lifestyle that is out here, simply because they do not want to have responsibilities. They don't want to invest in and ensure they take care of families. They don't have. Because even the number of weddings that are happening, the number of families that are formed today, they are at a very minimal level, because the investment is much more on the lifestyle of our youths. At the same time, the issues of domestic issues, which are being brought about by some of these engagements that families are embarked with, even families whereby you find that the only way to solve solutions is to get into alcoholism, drugs, so that you feel that you're strong, but that is not the best way to do. So these things need to be curbed at an early age, at an early time, and I want you to urge Senator Kathy, move to the next level, give us a bill, let us be able to support you on this for the sake of our future generation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kibwana.
Asante Bwana Spika, na mimi naomba kuchangia kidogo